Alright guys, good morning. So Mateos PC Tech. So here for today's video guys, we're going to try out the Onimusha The Way of Sword, the demo one. Okay, so this is the demo gameplay of Onimusha The Way of Sword, and we're going to try this game in my system unit, which is the Ryzen 7 9700X with RTX 5070 Ti. And let's go and let's see what's the result we could get here inside the game if we benchmark it, and let's see how's the graphics, how's the optimization, and so on and so forth. So shall we? Let's begin. And right now guys, we are inside the game and I already put my game into settings, no? So we are inside the settings, and right now guys, we are running the game at 1440p resolution, uncapped frame rate on, VSync off, NVIDIA Reflex low latency. I turn it into on plus boost so we could get a best response gameplay we could get here inside the game. And as you can see in my graphic settings guys, I already set the graphic settings into high settings, which is the most peak settings that we could use inside the game. And also I already turned on the NVIDIA DLSS 4.0 into a native DLAA. So we are using the NVIDIA DLAA DLSS 4.0, no? So let's go and let's begin. Let's see what performance we could get in high settings with NVIDIA DLAA. So right now we are inside the game, and as you can see guys, for our FPS we are getting 90 FPS, and for our 1% low guys, we are getting 77 FPS, and for our average frame time or frame rate guys, we are getting 95 FPS. And all I can see guys, that the graphics itself is very good. The colorization accuracy for its theme is very accurate. And also for the texture itself guys, I noticed the textures itself, it's very good, I think. Yeah, it's very nice, but it's just like a typical Souls game graphics we can see in the other games or in the other Souls games. So yeah, but still the texture itself is very nice. There's a reflection or lighting in it. The sweat itself is in there, and also on the rocks or on the environment, I don't see any pixelations or any problem with the shaders. And as you can see in the rocks guys, yeah, it was perfectly shaded. Okay, so here in the trees guys, I don't see any artifacting or pixelations. And if we are moving our character, I don't see, yeah, just like that. If you can see the effects, I don't see any problem with the ghosting and the graphics itself. And guys, take note that this is just a demo, not the official game. So technically we are not seeing the full version of the game in terms of the graphics. Oh, very nice cinematic. Okay, let's skip that. Let's skip it. And guys, take note, we are running the game at high settings, which is the most peak settings we can use in the graphic settings. And also we are using the NVIDIA DLAA or the native resolution of the NVIDIA DLSS. And yeah, we are running the game at 80 FPS up to 95 FPS. And as you can see in our utilization of our GPU guys, it is technically that this game is a GPU bound game. We can use the 97% of our RTX 5070 Ti, and for the temperature of our RTX 5070 Ti, even though we are using its full potential, we are getting 65 degrees Celsius. And for our CPU guys, we are getting 32% of CPU utilization, and we are using CPU clock speed up to 5600. And yes, the power consumption guys of our GPU, we are using 200 watts, which is very normal since we are playing the game at its full capacity. And yeah, I don't see any problem with the graphics. I don't see any problem with the optimization. The game is very optimized and very normal for its frame rates. And let's see what's inside. I don't know how to get in this, but we're just going to stick in this area. Yeah. And look at the objects. I don't see any problem with regarding with the objects, the textures of the objects. It's very very nice. And also, yeah, it's very nice. I don't see any pixelation or any shader problems. But guys, you know what? Let's try to use NVIDIA DLSS quality preset. So let's upscale the game and let's see what frame rates we can get. Alright guys, so from 80 to 90 FPS right now guys, when we are using the quality settings or quality preset of NVIDIA DLSS 4.0, we are getting 120, up, actually 110 FPS up to 135 FPS. And for our 1% low guys, we are getting 70 FPS. And for our average frame time or average frame rate guys, we are getting 95 FPS. And guys, even though we upscale the game itself, we still, our utilization of our GPU is still in 96%. So I don't see any bottleneck. And also for the image quality itself guys, it's still very good. I don't see any difference between the DLAA or the quality preset. And also in the trees guys, I don't see any pixelations or any ghosting because we upscale the game. So yeah, the game for me is very optimized even though this is just a demo. So technically guys, we should expect that this game, if they release the full version of this game guys, it is very optimized. So we will expect that, no? So yeah, actually I don't see any problem with the trees, the ghosting, and also the shaders from the rocks, the objects, the boxes here. Yeah, I don't see any problem with that guys. So yeah, still guys, we are using the upscaling, we are getting a proper optimize and also proper very good optimizations and also proper frame rates. So yeah, it's very good guys. And also just this is the good thing when we are using the upscaling quality preset from NVIDIA DLSS 4.0 or 4.5 guys, that the TDP watts of our GPU decreases because we already upscale the game. And yeah, that's the good thing, right? Even though we are using the 96% utilization of our GPU guys, it is a very good thing to use the quality preset of the NVIDIA DLSS 4.0 or 4.5 because it may decrease the TDP watts of your GPU. Just like before or earlier guys, we can see that if we are using the native DLAA, we are getting 250 watts. But right now guys, when we are using the NVIDIA DLSS quality preset, we are right now we are getting 190, 195, 198 TDP watts. So almost 20% of decrease from its power, no? So yeah, it's very good guys. And for our RAM guys, technically guys, for our RAM guys, all I can say that you should have 32 GB of RAM. Why? Because it is already consuming 15 GB of RAM. So this is very demanding in terms of RAM, no? So yeah, all I can say, all I can say is this is a very good game. All right, so let's try to guys to use. I don't know if the yeah, they have a frame generation, so let's try to use the frame generation. So let's try to use frame generation times 2, and still we are playing the game at high settings or the most highest graphic settings we can use. And for the upscaling, we are using the quality preset of NVIDIA DLSS 4.0 or 4.5, or I think this is a 4.0. No, so let's try. All right, guys. So they the frame generation already doubled our FPS, and as you can see guys, there are no changes in the 1% low and also in our average frame time or frame rates. So still we are getting guys, we are getting 200 FPS, so it's already doubled, no? So for our 1% low guys, still we are getting 170 FPS, and for our average frame rate guys, we are getting 100 FPS. So all I can see guys, that this game is very good with a frame generation, unlike the other games. Because unlike the other games guys, if we are using frame generation, guys, okay, it will lower your 1% low. But guys, here we are still getting 70 FPS. So technically, the frame generation is very compatible with this game and very optimized. And also, guys, not just that, it's very buttery smooth. It's very smooth, guys. Alright. When we are using the frame generation, guys, it increase our TDP watts from 190 up to 200 watts. Yeah. So, it's given, guys. It's given. So, I already expect that because the frame generation also consumes the VRAM itself, and also it needs power to run properly. So, yeah. The game itself is very good, guys. It's very smooth. Even I'm moving so fast. I don't see any artifacting or any problem with the frame generation regarding the artifacting, the ghosting, or the shimmering. I don't see any of that because, guys, the technology of the NVIDIA DLSS is way more advanced than the AMD. Alright? So, yeah. It's very nice. Oh, look at that, pre. Oh my god. Look at the graphics. So, guys, I'm very being honest. I'm excited for this game because I already tested the game and the optimization itself is very good. Alright? So, let's try, guys, to change the settings into medium settings. Alright? So, we're going to turn off the frame generation and let's go back to the DLAA. And let's try the medium settings. Let's make it high. Let's make it high. Medium. Medium. Alright. Motion blur. No. Okay. So, right there, guys, I already set the graphics preset into medium settings. Alright. So, let's go back. Oh my god, okay, there's a lot of changes regarding to the graphics, okay? So, when we are using the high settings, guys, I can notice that the character texture is way more darker, way more realistic in terms of lightings and also the graphics itself. But when we are turning the graphics preset into medium settings, I already noticed that the lightings and the shadows itself decreases. So it's more sharper than the high settings. That's all I can see. And for the Ryx, okay, let's go to the Ryx. Yeah, the shadow itself decreases. The textures itself is much more. Yeah, I can see some blurriness. Yeah. So, the medium settings makes your game much more simpler. Simple. Much more simple than the high settings. That's all I can see, guys. But still, guys, it's very nice. When you, even though that you are playing the game itself into medium settings, it's very nice. It's very good in terms of the graphics itself. I don't see any problem with the artifacting, ghosting, or shimmering. And also the problem is it makes your objects more blurrier, and it makes your character more simple looking, just like that. But still, guys, the game itself is very good, so I don't see any problem with the game itself. So let's go back to the high settings. Even you don't use the NVIDIA DLSS quality preset or balance preset, the game itself is very playable because you can get 90 FPS above. So you don't need to problem with the optimizations regarding with the graphics or FPS or frame rates. So that's all I can say. But yeah, that's all I can say, guys. So in short, the game is very optimized. I don't see any problem with the graphics. Yeah, the game is very nice, guys. So that's it. Alright, that's it. So, I hope, guys, you enjoyed the demo. And also, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. So, all I can say, guys, in the graphics of this Onimusha, The Way of Sword, guys, it's much more, in terms of graphics, it's much more accurate. And also, it's much more enhanced than the other Souls games that we ever played before. And also, guys, the frame generation or and also the NVIDIA DLSS upscaling is way very good and way more compatible in this game. So there's no problem with the game. So let's hope that they should enhance more the game in regarding with the graphics when it's released. So let's wait for the official game and we will test it again in the official release of the Onimusha, The Way of Sword. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and this benchmark. So have a good day, guys. If you have a RTX 5070 Ti with Ryzen 7 9700X, guys, expect that you won't see any problem with your or in this game, guys, no? So you won't see any problem or expect that you won't see any problem or encounter any problem in this game. So bye bye, guys, and have a good day sa inyo and ciao.